This is the stuff. Woohoo! Beautiful. Look at that, 3 passive points per turn. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So this is susceptible to tree and boar, but look at this, 4 of them online. Four city guards online. This is just brilliant. Hey folks, what's going on? StrategicWolf here, and I'm back after a bit of an absence, and today I've got some more Gwent for you. Today I am playing Northern Realms. We have Siege, we have Yrden. This is Siege Spawn. Now, the aim of the game, folks, is to play Donimir of Troy on the range row to protect the range row, and then play Yrden on the range row, because the aim of the game is to spawn copies with Yrden of everything we spawn from Siege and spawn with our Mobilization leader. So it's very important that we set up on the range row as the reinforced trebuchet and the battering ram are both range row dependent. So if Yrden is on the melee row and spawns 1 power copies of them, they get 0 value. Okay, so it's very important we set up on the range row. With leader, our target is Kerack City Guard, of which we are playing 2. Okay, and then Yrden will spawn a 1 power copy on the range row as well. So you have 3 passive points per turn straight away. Okay, and you get, of course, more passive points from the reinforced trebuchets, and it's just glorious stuff, folks. Okay, it is a spectacular list, really strong, really fun, and yeah, it's good. Okay, the only sort of difficulty, folks, is Nilfgaard's a bad matchup. Of course, Lockdown is a terrible matchup because we lose our leader, but Nilfgaard's a little bit tricky because, of course, Nilfgaard, especially Nilfgaard Lockdown, because not only does it disable the leader, but they're going to have Heatwave, they're going to have Yennefer's Invocation, so they can remove Donimir and possibly remove Yrden as well. But even at that, you still should have then Siege will be safe, and Siege still a pretty big powerhouse and get you loads of value. So you should still, put up a good fight and possibly still win the game anyway, but you just don't get to do your combo. Okay, so let me talk you through it all. Okay, so Siege, of course, I mentioned, is for our combo. Mobilization leader. Sorry, start at the very top. Come on, Wolf. I know it's been over a week, but come on, get your head in the game. Okay, Mobilization leader ability. Well, our target with this, as I mentioned, is the Kerack City Guards. So, Crystal Skull is very good in blue coin with our Mantlet. Okay, Mantlet, of course, is a siege engine, so it'll help to trigger siege if we don't miss it. If we miss it early on and don't get it, but very good on blue coin. Then use the Crystal Skull, and then everything we play, like our Temerian Drummers, or perhaps Ballistas, our Siege Tower, our round 1 pieces, our Kerack Frigate, they'll all get the extra armor, a little bit of extra protection. Amphibious Assault to get us whatever we want. It, of course, is a warfare card, so John Natalis can tutor it. Geralt Yrden. Now, of course, at the very end, in round 3, we're going to have at least 3, maybe 4 Kerack City Guards, who are also a little bit of movement tech. So we can line up if we're against a very boosting thing like Vi or Battle Trance, some big engine piece. Uprisings out there at the moment as well. We can then line up the best Geralt Yrden possible. Okay, so Last Say is not essential with this list, but if you get Last Say, you're definitely going to win the game. Simple as. Geralt of Rivia also is in this list because a lot of people just don't have respect for Geralt of Rivia. Okay, in round 1 they boost up Dunka to 9, or they boost up a Nausicaa Sergeant with TA to 9. They just don't respect the Geralt of Rivia. Or if you're just maybe against a simulate or something, and there's a big juicy 9 after 5 or 6 cards being played, then Geralt of Rivia can maybe help you claim round 1. Okay, get a bit of a point swing, slam the door, and secure round 1, and secure Last Say for a lovely Geralt of Yrden then at the end of round 3. Donimir, of course, is to protect our stuff, to protect Yrden. Donimir is going on the range row. Mata is to get us our Siege. If we have Siege, she gets us Yrden. If we have Yrden, she gets us, whatever the highest unit or the highest provision card is in our list that we don't have. Okay, Yrden, of course, is our main combo piece. He is for spawning our extra copies. Johnny Nats is in here to tutor a warfare card, Amphibious Assault, or one of our 2 boiling oils. Egmont, lovely engine, okay. Good on red coin, you want to destroy Endrega larva, okay. It's nothing to sneeze at, okay, because it will get greater value over time, so Egmont just shuts that down. Or even blue coin, Egmont is a lovely setup with the Kerack frigate for the crew, because he is a soldier. Kerack frigate is to help us perhaps win round 1, pump out some volunteers. Did have Voimir in this list for a little while, but he took up 7 provision, so it just didn't work out. So I took him out. Just had Voimir in here to then pop the anvil on all those volunteers to help secure round 1, but I took him out. Just wasn't necessary. Carabalist, of course, siege tower, battering ram, mantlet, all siege engines, all very nice siege engines. Northern Realms are some of the best bronzes in the game. 2 drummers to help claim round 1. 2 city guards. One of these can be played in round 1 for another engine. And of course it has Veil, so lockdown with all those locks like the Witcher trio, the Alba Armoured Cavalry. Can't do anything about it, okay. Hunters as well. Redanian Archer. Now, Redanian Archer, I still have 1 in here. At the start I had 2 because my game plan was, when I first thought of this list, I thought about Idarran and had a lot of fun with my spawn shop list. And I thought about Idarran, Siege, Mobilization spawns, okay, I'll do Archers. But then I thought I'm going to have far too much stuff stacked on the range row. Whereas in this case, I can stack my Siege stuff on the range row and Idarran and Donimir, but I can play my Leader and my City Guards on the melee row, spread my stuff out a little bit. I didn't want to stack too much just on the range row. Okay, in that plan, when I had thought of using the Redanian Archers in conjunction with Leader, it was very necessary to play the actual Siege card on the melee row, because our range row would have been stacked full with 9, because we would have had Donimir, Idarran, 3 Archers, and then 2 Trebs and 2 battering rams. And actually, thinking about that then, I didn't actually have Mata in the list at the time, but now that Mata's in, she's also range row dependent. I put Mata in, didn't have Mata in at the start, but I ended up missing Siege just a little bit too much, so I put Mata in for that consistency. Kidwini Knight is beautiful on round 1 for the first use of Amphibious Assault, and also thins it out because you don't want to have this, you don't want to draw this and play this on hand in round 3, it's just terrible. Siege Ladder is to reset perhaps a Redanian Archer that gets moved, and it's just another siege engine, okay? And Ballista as well is just a lovely little card. Now, thing about crew, I will mention, Siege Tower is beautiful if you have crew, especially between 2 volunteers in round 1, because if you have a few passive points, if you've got a drummer online and one of the city guards online, you're getting 2 passive points per turn. You need maybe 10 points to take the round. Playing Siege Tower, ending the turn and then passing will claim you the round. I think they're far enough ahead, but Siege Tower for a bronze, 7 points on the crew ability is beautiful. Okay, and that's it, folks. That's the list. It is a fun one. It's a crazy one, and it is a powerful one. Okay, I had a lot of fun with this. You'll see a ton of games here. I've been away for over a week, but you see a ton of games here. I'm back with a blast, back with a fantastic list. Hope you folks enjoy. I'm going to stop talking, going to let you enjoy the highlights, and yeah, please feel free to try it out, folks. It is a hilarious list, a lot of fun, so powerful, so strong, yeah. Okay, and Nilfgaard's a little bit of a tricky matchup, but even with that, because our mobilization target is the city guards, they have Veil, cannot be locked. Okay, even by the Witcher tree or even with Ox with a multi-lock, doesn't work, does not work. And also leading off with one of these in round 1 again on red coin against Nilfgaard. If they've a collar, they can't use collar against. Okay, it's all very good, folks. Very, very good indeed. Alright, folks, hope you enjoy the highlights. I'll see you real soon, and take care. Whoa, Nature's Gift. I have not seen Nature's Gift in a long time, folks. A long time. Blue coin again, and once again, no mantlet. It would be better to get frigate from Amphibious Assault. A lot of combo pieces. Not much for round 1. Not much for round 1. Gonna go frigate. Just to get some volunteers pumping out. Hopefully help us secure round 1. We might get Egmont down for that reason.
'Tis my tree. I was born. I shall die with it.
I fight for him, bleed for him, yet what do I get?
Egmont and a boiling oil is 8. Should have protected the Egmont, didn't think. Didn't think.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Should have used this on the Egmont. Then this would have died. Egmont would have damaged for 3. Have to be very careful here. But we could use Geralt of Rivia to secure round 1. Right now he has all his points on 1 card, 1 unit. Do you play one of these? I think so.
I'll control a pecker on your forehead if you like.
Geralt of Rivia is a bit of a slam the door. Dunker. Boiling oil would be useful, but we don't have one.
The only good one is a dead one.
Another leader charge. Protect him from a pass. I think we have to use Geralt now or else we're in trouble. Big point swing. You can't take it with Shaping Nature. He's already used Shaping Nature. So, yeah. Yep. Simple as that. So we have Siege, we have Mata to get us Geralt Yrden. We have Idarran, we want Dunmere. And we want some siege engines. Okay, we have some siege engines. We could get Dunmere with this. But don't I just take last say? We want a long round for our engines, and yeah, we just take last say. I mean, we earned last say. Might as well take it when we earned it, because we used Geralt of Rivia to earn last say. So, yeah. Mata gets us Geralt Yrden. Or if we draw it, then Mata gets us Dunmere. Or if we draw Dunmere, you know, etc, etc. A little bit of thinning, okay. So, probably going to dump the siege ladder because it's not great. Okay. That's very good actually for amphibious assault, so put that away. Mantlet. Well, actually, Mantlet wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It demands removal, so... Two drummers. Mata gets Dunmere.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
We don't use Mata because he just kind of gets 4 points. You know. We start with Mantlet. Every time. In this scenario. I think, yeah. Well, I would. Okay, well look, like I said, it demanded removal. So that's important. And he is playing on the ranged, and these will spawn randomly. So, yeah.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Okay, I'm happy with this. So, Donomir next.
Hen Ikea, Ted Red is nigh.
Ask me twice.
Then we play Yrden. Then we play Kerack City Guard and Leader. He's stacking the ranged. That's fantastic. Obviously the drummers are losing value, but we want to get the trebs and stuff going as well. So Yrden next.
Thanks for the offer, but I prefer to create my own company.
And then City Guard, Leader. Get 3 engines online. Okay. Here we go. This is the stuff. Woohoo! Beautiful. Look at that. 3 passive points per turn. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
You baldy-faced baby.
You baldy-faced BB. Let me play Siege.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial.
This is going to be a good game. Definitely going to be a good game. End of the turn. Pop, pop. Yeah, it'd be useful if we kill these, because the symbiosis. There's the Hamadryad, but that's what Geralt Yrden is all about.
They need protection from me.
But I suppose we could get some of these down now, couldn't we?
Left, right, left, right.
What's wrong? Shush, I'm recording. Yeah. Put this one here,
Again,
I guess.
again.
Now I suppose we do trigger the siege for the second time. Gezrus, ooh, wow.
To play with my prey, I enjoy that.
Wow, okay, this is going to be tight. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Ah, I've run out of room. Uh-oh. Ran out of room. So we missed out on 4 points. We missed the other battering ram. That's upsetting. Barge protector for something. For Dryad's Caress, wow, okay. So we're going to want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Don't know what the best way of doing this is, but we'll see in a minute. We'll see in a moment. Eisenhower's Council. Gourd. Okay, well, it messes up his thing a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, so. Kill that. Move that forward. And just let the other ones keep going. Keep ticking. Do this. And do this. End the turn. Boom. Glorious. Glorious. We missed out on 4 points, but didn't matter. Did not matter. Look at that. 89 to 55. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. GG's. Ooh, Skellige Battle Trance.
Do not test my
Blue coin. Okay, that could be dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Put the boiling oil away. So you have Johnny Nats. That's not much good. Still no mantlet. So we just used the crystal skull on this bad boy. Guess. He might think this is a Revenant deck perhaps when he sees the Archer. So, you know, give some false information. So this is the dangerous thing about blue coin against Skellige is that, for example. So we need engines ASAP.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Keep my charges for a minute. This can't be dealt with straight away. The drummer could be dealt with straight away. Wow.
I am gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
4 charges. Just gonna hold my charges just in case he puts out a wee engine piece that needs to be removed. Crow Mother. Squirrel would be nice. We don't have one. I'm gonna kill these crows because he could have a Crow Clan Druid. But yeah, if I see a pass soon, I'm gonna take it. For a rhizome. We go, Neuromancy.
I can help you if you wish.
Okay, wow. So, like, for example, here's pass. But it's a very early pass, though, at the same time. Probably should just be keeping my charges till I can kill stuff, because of course the alchemy, you know, passive ability. We got it. Well, it's very interesting about his hand then. Is his hand really weak? Or really good? So the actually what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put that away. And that. Gonna thin out the Kidwani Knight. And then we pass. We have everything except Mata and Siege, which is very nice. And I suppose just gonna keep last say just against getting it with Geralt Yrden. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. I've just completely forgotten. Of course, he has the carryover from Crewmother as well, which is less than ideal. Good. There's Mata. Mantlet actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I'm going to put this away. So we have one siege engine here. AA for the other siege engine. No. No, Wolf. No, AA for City Guard. I mulliganed too much, I got greedy.
This dance you will never forget.
Get siege in her hand. And what provisions are those? 5. So Mata would already have pulled the other one, hardly. You know, if I'd played it before. Sure. I can't, because I'm going second, because I've earned last say. So... These have 2 boiling oils, I guess, so we can kill the... preachers.
One who is blind can yet see.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Make him think I had to search for that. I tutored for it. Little does he know I have another one in my hand. This will be at 5 because it will get the alchemy. But yeah. Could even see a third one. Then we get our stuff set up. Okay, only play it back row, that's good. That's good, he played back row. Could see Grimace in this list, but what do you do? No, Covenant of Steel. So that could be
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
concerning.
She's rather hungry, you see. Ah, family and business just don't mix.
Arnagad's coming in, right?
Weapons on the bench. Now! Me dead? Well, well. One more dead freak to report.
So Arnagad is coming, we know that. We know Arnagad is coming. But how do we deal with him?
We pass through life alone. Better get used to it.
Destroy an enemy unit with 9 or more power. Prevent the unit to the left from taking damage. Now I could move Sucrus. But my question is, does this... I'm just going to try it to see, is my question.
Damn it.
Oh, it still works. Beautiful.
You shall lose your head for that.
Beautiful. Yes, destroy an enemy. Oh, that's beautiful. That worked beautifully. That worked beautifully. Let's get the siege going here soon. So we were just testing the words there, just of Gwent, just testing the words and the code are all lined up correctly. So not destroy does not mean damage. Destroy means destroy.
We stand before the Queen of Skellige.
This is a really good game, tight game. We can, of course, this is all clogged up too, so you can't do the skirmisher, because, yeah, the other we didn't see a skirmisher before, did we? We saw Morkvarg earlier, and a skirmisher. He did a skirmisher.
Give me a quicky moment. Need to catch me breath.
With really good shape.
Modern Freyr is patient, and she brooks no insult.
Okay, got the little alchemy bit. That's nice.
Trust
Gets
equally
bonded.
heart and mind.
So that's nice, actually.
Left, right, left, right.
So yeah, it's not that big of a loss that we couldn't actually get the bombardment triggered, because we just lose value anyway. But yeah, look at this, folks. Like, it's just...
Let's get this over with.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we haven't got enough room. Oh my. Can I? Oh, it's moving enemy unit. Doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, look at that. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just this deck just has everything. That little bit of movement to deal with Arnagad, the points, the control, the engines. It's just look, 72 to 47 against Battle Trance Arnagad. That's just brilliant. Beautiful. GG's. Precision strike. Oh, okay, this is not a great matchup. How much control they have, but thankfully we are on red coin, so we could kill their stuff. I am not opposed to this. The latest rage and assaults in walled cities. Yeah, it depends how he drew, I guess. He's gonna have Macam volunteers. He's gonna have a Hammer Dryad. What?
Mother Earth
What?
returned to my life. From you it came,
What?
to you it returns.
It's an easy choice. Okay, but he's still gonna probably have Macam volunteers, possibly Broccolon sentinels. So he's going for the other one. Oh my goodness! So glad I kept both boiling oils.
Come to me, little one.
Check and mate.
That's all of our control gone. Apart from, well, I mean, we do have a lot, like, of course we have siege and stuff like, but like, you know what I mean. That's all about setup, and these are about setup. And Ethna in round 1. Are you serious? I've never actually seen Ethna played round 1 before. Never actually seen the premium card out of that. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Do we kill this? Stop symbiosis? I'm not opposed to that, actually. But just kill it next turn. Egmont is quite a good card. Oh, Nature's Rebuke. Sorry folks, give me 1 second please. Apologies folks, I am back. I had to open the door. But I'm back. Not opposed to killing a segment actually, I suppose. Really. Stop that symbiosis. There's extra treants. Guess. The scary thing is we haven't got any leader charges out yet. I suppose we haven't given him anything to really work with here. Okay. It's an interesting deck, this. So obviously you must have a hand full of nature cards. Thin out our Kidwani Knight. So we're very sad to draw this later on and be stuck with it. Puts us in the lead very nicely. On red coin we have 2 soldiers as well for the crew on the siege tower if he keeps pushing, just to really slam the door. I mean, we don't use Geralt yet. We don't have to, but we could use Geralt, couldn't we? We use Geralt now.
Last words.
I mean, a 15-point Wandering Treant. That's dangerous in itself. Very dangerous in itself. I am not opposed to using... well, if I use Mat, it gives him an extra card to play with, so... very good shape. I'm very happy with this. Very happy. So we know Shaping Nature's in play. Yeah, that's all I'm ever going to want to reset. Like, 2 Hammer Dryads. Like, what else am I going to want to reset in this game? That's crazy. Does he play Renew? I want a long round. Don't I? I think I do. Dunka. A little bit of carryover. Does he play Renew for a big massive Harold Gord? Gord is... what is Gord? Gord is... 7 provision? You never know. So what are we missing? We're missing Idarran. We're missing Domir. There's Idarran. That could be helpful, I guess. We have to play it first, so we miss out on a siege. Okay. Another engine, that's fine. Another engine is fine. Tree and boar. Tree and boar. Tree and boar is kind of whatever. I suppose actually Mantlet wasn't the worst thing in the world, actually. Do I just play Matt on the melee row, just as a bit of a flex to scare him? This is how good my hand is. Or do I use Mata for Dunmere? I think I do use Mata for Dunmere.
For young is the night.
Just keeps AA open for another siege engine. I'm thinking. Sheldon Skaggs, okay.
We'll pay men back for their persecution.
Timing wise, I want him to have spent boar and have boar on this row whenever I play Idarran, just in case this gets heat waved. So we're going to play one of these first. Play one of those. Could see Forest Protector, I guess. Potentially. Okay, Shaping Nature just. Okay. Forgot about Shaping Nature and I used Geralt Yrden. Forgot about that. Need to get my engines online quickly. Forgot about that. We have double last saves. We should be fine. Should be fine. Just to leave our engines ticking, I guess. Okay, if he's using... Okay, that's so good. That is so good for us. So you can't deal with Idarran in one turn. Just can't.
Oh, don't dare cross me, or my friend here will tear you to pieces.
So good for us. So good for us. He's furious. He's furious.
As soon as I finish my pint.
He's furious. this is susceptible to 3M bore, but look at this, with 4 of them online. Four city guards online. This is just brilliant. I haven't even played Siege yet. Okay, so he kills that one. That means Yrden's okay though, right? Circle of Life on Yrden. Oh no, Circle of Life on that, okay. Pop pop. Could it be a glaze? Could be. Circle of Life on that. Why is the Circle of Life this? Yeah. Get some. I suppose it doesn't matter. It's going to boost them anyway, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Silly me. This is brilliant. This is so good. Is he setting up for an Igni? Doesn't matter. What was his last card, I wonder? 41 to 21. Very good. GG's.